Hello, thank you everyone for taking the time to listen to this presentation. My name is David Lynn. I'm here with Craft Insurance. The management at SafGard has worked diligently with our benefit consultants to offer employee benefits that are useful, practical, and provide a good amount of value at rates that are reasonable and affordable. Today we're presenting an array of voluntary benefits that can help you if certain issues or challenges should arise. What does insurance really buy you? It buys you peace of mind that your financial situation can be somewhat protected and your standard of living can remain stable in the event of something occurring. Now think about your car insurance. You might carry collision and injury because you never know what could happen when you get behind the wheel of a car, and you want to be protected if something were to happen. Why would you carry homeowners insurance? Because we want to protect what many consider your most important asset, your home. What we're presenting to you are options for protecting maybe even a more important asset, yourself, or even an asset we don't normally think about, your paycheck or your earning potential. These plans all provide benefits in the event of an accident, critical illness, or an unexpected death. They all provide you finances that can help cover medical expenses, pay your bills if you can't work, or provide income for your beneficiaries if you were to pass away. We have 3 plans we're offering SafGard employees, so let me outline them quickly. The first policy I'm going to talk about is an off-the-job accident protection. Honestly, this one is a little bit of a no-brainer, and I'll tell you why in a second. The accident coverage provides lump sum benefits to you or your beneficiaries in the event of an off-the-job accident. Maybe you're pretty active, or your family's active in sports, or think about how unpredictable the weather can be in the winter, slipping and falling on some ice. Or maybe you're just particularly accident prone. This is a policy to consider. Accident coverage is guaranteed issue, no medical exams or tests to take. Benefits that are paid directly to you for treatment for off-the-job accidental injuries, including hospitalization, emergency treatment, intensive care, fractures, and more. There's an additional benefit added to the plan to enhance your coverage, which I'll explain in a second. There's a schedule of benefits for fractures, dislocations, burns, and other occurrences. You could choose either a low or high plan, pay a little more in premium to get more coverage. The policy also builds on itself and provides benefit amounts to help cover the costs of x-rays, ambulance transportation, and anesthesia. We have an example here to show you how the policy would work. Say you elect the accident coverage, 2 years later you're out to dinner, get involved in a car accident, and are airlifted to the hospital. You would incur expenses for services in and out of the hospital. In addition to what major medical insurance paid, the accident policy would pay benefits for air ambulance $600, surgery $2,000, medicine $10, emergency room $200, hospitalization $1,000, 3-day hospital stay $600, physician treatment $100, and outpatient physician $100. And I'll explain that in a moment. With the accident coverage, you would have additional dollars to pay for co-pays, deductibles, and other costs. Total benefits paid $5,860. You also have some built-in life insurance with this accident plan. Accidental death, $40,000 on the low plan, $60,000 on the high plan. If you're involved in a common carrier accidental death, like on an airplane or a bus, the accidental death benefit is $200,000 on the low plan or $300,000 on the high plan. Now, for me, one of the hardest things about buying insurance is that you're buying protection in case something happens. If that something happens, then you're usually really happy about it and glad that you brought the protection. But if nothing happens, it almost feels like you've just given your money away. Now, this plan has an outpatient physician rider, which provides $100 twice per year to go see a doctor, dentist, or eye doctor. $100 reimbursement can be used to pay for contacts, frames, and lenses if you need glasses. You can even go in for your annual physical, which is covered under your major medical plan, file it with Allstate, and receive the reimbursement. If you look at the rates, we're talking as low as $318 a week for employee-only coverage, $457 a week for employee spouse. That's less than the cost of a latte at Starbucks. Now multiply it out over a year, it's around $160 for employee-only coverage. But you get $200 for outpatient physician rider benefit. So you come out ahead around $40. For employee spouse or family coverage, you get $400 in outpatient physician rider benefit. Multiplying the employee spouse rate annually, it's about $240. So you'll come out ahead over $150. Family coverage on the low plan is $807 weekly or around $420 annually. But with the $400 in outpatient physician rider, you're only spending around $20 for the coverage. Now, I'm sure the question on your mind is, how can Allstate afford to do this? Last I checked, insurance companies are not in the business of giving away money. Well, what happens is that people forget to file their claims. They forget to file their accident claims. They forget to file their outpatient physician rider claim. So if you choose to enroll in the accident plan, be sure to file your claims. Again, this accident plan has a high and a low option. Spouses are covered at 50%. Children are covered at 25%. Another added benefit is that you can elect to have this payroll deducted pre-tax. That represents about a 25 to 30% savings on premiums. Premiums are deducted from your gross wages, reducing your taxable income. Why would you not choose to have your premiums deducted pre-tax? If you elect this option, then you are committing to the accident plan for the year, so you can't change your mind 3 months later. But we feel that this is an excellent option. Not only does it provide you with accident protection, it more than pays for itself in the outpatient physician rider benefit. The second plan we're offering is a critical illness policy, which includes a cancer benefit. Most of us don't plan for a heart attack or a stroke. They're impossible to predict, but devastating when they happen. So this is a plan that provides benefits $10,000 or $20,000 on the initial event. Also has a second event benefit that pays when you're diagnosed for a second time with a previously paid initial critical illness benefit. Guaranteed issue amounts, no evidence of insurability required at the initial enrollment. There's 4 benefit categories plus an annual wellness benefit. These benefits are paid directly to you and provide coverage that supplements your existing medical benefits. This is on top of your major medical insurance. The plan pays lump sum benefit amounts of $10,000 on the low plan, $20,000 on the high plan for heart attack, stroke, major organ transplant, or end-stage renal failure. It also provides 25% coverage for a coronary artery bypass surgery. The plan also provides a cancer critical illness benefit of $10,000 or $20,000, as well as supplemental benefits for advanced Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, coma, complete loss of sight, hearing, or paralysis. Let's take a look at a hypothetical example. Say you chose the critical illness coverage. 3 months after your annual wellness exam, you suffer a heart attack and are hospitalized for 3 days. You continue to receive your annual wellness exams. 3 years later, you're diagnosed with cancer and hospitalized for 3 days. 4 months later, you have another heart attack, admitted to the hospital for 3 days, and undergo coronary artery bypass surgery. Now let's hope that these unfortunate events never really happen to you, but we have all probably heard of similar scenarios. So this is how the critical illness policy on the high plan would provide you with lump sum benefits to help cover your expenses. $100 in wellness, I'll explain that in a second, $20,000 for the cancer, $20,000 for the heart attack, $20,000 for the second event, $5,000 for the bypass surgery. Total benefits $65,400. Now let me explain the wellness. Like the outpatient physician rider in the accident plan, there's a $100 wellness benefit that is paid to you when you go for a preventive screening. So you get money back to you that helps offset the cost of your premiums. This plan also can be elected Section 125 payroll deducted pre-tax. Children are automatically included in the employee-only cost. Family automatically included in the employee plus spouse cost. Weekly premiums on the low plan for a $10,000 benefit for someone between the ages of 36 and 50 is as low as $545 for employee-only coverage or $870 for employee spouse coverage. Weekly premiums on the high plan, which is a $20,000 benefit for someone between the age of 36 and 50, is $940 for employee-only costs, $1462 for employee plus spouse. And remember, you get the wellness benefit of $100 annually. Again, this critical illness plan provides lump sum benefits that cover a wide range of unexpected illnesses, and can provide finances to you and your loved ones to help cover your needs. The third option we are providing today is a term to 100 life insurance policy. This plan provides affordable term life insurance that pays a lump sum cash benefit when you die. Term life coverage helps offer peace of mind in life-changing events such as the death of a wage earner. It provides income to your beneficiaries to help them maintain their financial situation and can help make the transition a little easier. Losing a loved one is something no one wants to consider, but what if your life or the life of your loved one was cut short? How would you or your spouse and children survive financially? Would you be able to afford your mortgage or pay your rent? If you have children, would they require childcare and or money to pay for their daily expenses such as food, clothing, school sports, and college education? Would there be money to pay living expenses, healthcare needs, and are there grandchildren you may want to care for and look after? With the term life product we're offering, you choose a coverage amount that fits your needs and budgets. This life insurance is 24-hour coverage that pays in addition to any benefit already provided by your employer or other life coverage. Rates can be conveniently payroll deducted and are determined by coverage amount desired, age, and tobacco usage. In our example, John and Jane are offered term life insurance through their employer. Jane purchases the $40,000 in coverage to provide her family with money for funeral expenses. One day she's driving to work, is involved in a serious car accident, rushed to the hospital with internal injuries, but does not survive. With the term life coverage, Jane's family has additional dollars to pay for funeral expenses, plus other expenses associated with her trip to the hospital. Benefits paid $40,000. John, however, declines the term coverage and feels that he does not need the coverage at this time. Later, John is cleaning the gutters, falls off his roof, and is seriously injured and taken to the hospital, but dies from the injuries. Without term life, John does not have coverage, and therefore no benefits are available to help pay for funeral expenses. So again, this term life policy pays a lump sum benefit to your beneficiaries that can help cover expenses and provide income if you were to pass away. If you are interested in maintaining your current AFLAC plan, you can do so by filling out a bank authorization draft form shown here. SafGard will no longer deduct your premiums out of your paychecks, so you will not be able to have these premiums taken out pre-tax. These forms will be provided to you to fill out and return to the Human Resources Office if you wish to keep these policies in force. So to sum up, we are offering accident coverage, which not only provides you benefits in the event of an accident, but also more than pays for itself with the outpatient physician rider. We're offering critical illness, which covers events like heart attacks, strokes, cancer, kidney failure, and organ transplants. This plan also has a wellness benefit that is reimbursed to you when you go to your doctor for a preventive screening. And then the term life insurance product that will pay a benefit amount to your loved ones to cover funeral expenses or provide income in the transition. Rates for all of these plans have been provided to you in the brochures or on the rate sheet for the term life insurance. If you have any questions about any of these policies, feel free to contact me. Remember, these plans are not something you can buy on your own. They're being offered through SafGard as an employee benefit, enabling you to take advantage of having premiums deducted pre-tax out of your paycheck, saving you around 25%. After this initial open enrollment, you won't be able to enroll in any of these Allstate policies until the next open enrollment period a year from now. Enrollment forms have been provided to you, and I'm available to help you select coverages that make the most sense for you and your specific situation. You can reach me directly on my phone, 336-271-3521, or feel free to email me at dlin@craftinsurance.com. As well, the Human Resources Office at SafGard is also available if you have any questions. Please contact Karen Young at 717-625-5187 or hr@safeguard.com. Thanks again for your time. We truly appreciate this opportunity to serve you.